Okay, so good morning to everyone. Now, today we will start the discussion of the Java instance operator, and after that, we will see the package concept in Java. So, first discussing, we will start from the Java instance operator. So, basically, what is the uses of the Java instance operator? Now, this Java instance operator is basically used to test whether the object is the instance of the specified type. That means it is basically what? It is basically used to find about the object. It is used to find or used to test whether the object which is created, which we are creating, that object is a type of what is the type of that. Now the type can be what? That type can be a class, that type can be the subclass, that type can be the interface. So this is the thing. So when we create the object, we want to check that that object is of which type. That object is particularly the class type. Is the object which we have created is the interface type, or the object we have created is the subclass type. So we want to test about the object, which type of an object it is. Java instance operator do this thing. So that means it is a checking. So if that means it is also known as what? It is also known as the comparison operator, because we are comparing or we are finding that which type of it. So that's why this is what? This is a comparison type operator. And we call that also, so Java instance operator is also known as the comparison operator. And object of the subclass type is also a type of the parent class, and it returns true or false. So basically what this Java instance operator will do, if it is the object which we have created and it is of the class type, yes, if it is class type, then it will return the true. If it is not the class type, it will return false. Same as that for the subclass also. If the object which we have created, we are want to find that that object is of the subclass type. If it is true, then the output will be true, and if it is false, then the output will be false. Same case also for the interface. So basically we are checking here that which type of an object of it. So with this example, you see we have created in this, what we have done in this, we have class A. This is which we have created, class A. And in this class, you see what happened in this class. In this class, we have public static void main inside of this class, and string args, that is the main method we have written. And inside of it, you see, inside of it, we have created the object of the class. So that's why A1 equal to new A. That means what? That means we have created the now we have created what? We have created here A1 equal to new A. So that means the object is created. So Java instance operator is basically doing what? It is want to find that which type of an object of it. So after that, you see we have used system.out.println and A1 instance of A. So that means we want to know that which type of object is A1, because A1 is what? A1 is the object of the class A. A1 is the object of the class A. So which type of object of it? A1 is which type of an object? A1 is the object of A. So we are finding that A1 is the instance of A. Is instance of the A, then the output will be true. Yes, because A1 is the object of the class A. So that means the output which we will get, it is true. So because A1 is the object of A, that's why when we write this statement, it will do what? It will show true. Because this is the thing, if the object which we are here in this program, we are checking that the object is of the class or not. So it is checking and we are finding that yes, it is what? It is the object of the class A. So that's why we have seen the output as the true. Okay. Then the next type we see in case of inheritance. Now in case of inheritance, let's say this is the inheritance. So in case of inheritance, how we have written the program? Here we have written that class B. So inside this is a class named B, and inside of it there are the methods and instance variable present. That is the thing. I have not written that, but in this class B we have the instance method and the variable present. Now class A, this is another class. This is doing what? This another class is extends B. The B class which we have created, that B class is extending by the class A. Now inside of it we have written the main method, public static void main string args or string AR, whichever you will write. Then inside of it we have created the object. So what it is written? The object, that class object which we have created, that is class A1 equal to new A. So this is what we have created, the object of the class A. Here in this, inside the main method, we have created the object of the class A, and we are checking what? System.out.println, that the object which we have created, this object is the instance of B. That means that object is the instance of class B. It is checking. Now you see, when if we write A1 instance of A, then it will obviously, because A1 is what? A1 is the object of class A, because we have created this like, so A1 is always be the object of A, we know. But is A1 is the object of B? Yes, A1 will also be the object of B. The output will be shown as true. Because why? That is what in the third point which we have mentioned, that an object of the subclass type. Now here in this example which I have shown, in that example, A1 is what? A1 is the object of capital A class. The A class, capital A class, the object of capital A class. Now capital A class is what? Because this capital A class is extends from class capital B. So that means this class capital A is what? This is the subclass. So that means the object which we have created is the subclass object. So it is mentioned that if an object of the subclass type is also a type of the parent class. Now capital B is what? Capital B is our parent class. So if any object is of subclass type, then that will also be the type of the parent class also. So that's why when we write this statement, it will show true, because A1 is what? A1, our A1 is the object. A1 is what? Our A1 is the object of capital A, and this capital is what? This is the subclass. This is the child class, and capital B is what? This is the parent class. So if any object is a type of subclass, then that object will also be the type of the parent class. So that's why when we write this statement A1 instance of B, then the output will be shown as the true. Okay, clear till now? It is clear to everyone? It is clear? समझ में आया तो? Please respond. Yes, okay. So this is what? This is the, that's why the output is shown as the true. Now we will see another example. You see that another example we have taken. In this example, we have declared a class name as C, and inside of it we have written public static void main string air, and inside of it what we have done, you see the class name we are mentioned and the object C1 equal to null, and after system.out.println, and inside of it what we are doing, we are wanting to check that C1 is the instance of the C. That means C1, the object, is the instance of class C. So if we run this program, then the output will show as false. Now, why the output will be shown as false? Because we know that whenever we will write the new keyword is basically used to create the object. But here what we have done, here we didn't mention that statement C1 equal to new C. That should be mentioned. If that should be mentioned, then the output we will see as the true. But what we have done here, we have done that we have used the class C. Then after that, we have the object mentioning that class C object C1, and without mentioning the new keyword, we directly writing here null. So that means the object is not, C1 object is not created, because to create the C1 object, we have to use the new keyword. But in this, what we have done, we mention only the null. So if we mention the null, that means C1 object is not created. So that's why when we want to check that C1 is the instance of C, it will show as the false. If we want to see it as a true, then that time we have to write like that C1 equal to new class C, new C. That should be creation of the object. So we didn't mention that here. So that's why the output will we see as the false condition. So C1 is only, what happened for the C1? C1 is only a class variable. C1 is what here in this, if we see that the C1 is created, this C1 is only a class variable of C. We didn't use the new keyword, so the object is what? The object is not created till now. To create the object, we have to mention the new keyword. But it is what? It is basically a class variable. The class variable of C class variable it is. So that's why what happened? We are seeing this as the output false. So basically, from this we have already know that Java instance operator is what? Java instance operator is used to basically test that whether the object which we have created, that object is of the class type, or the object is of the subclass type, and or the object is what? The object is of the interface type. To check that, and the one thing you should remember, that each and every object of the child class or the subclass, if it is the type of the subclass, then that means it will also be the type of the parent class, and this is also a comparison type operator. So this is the uses of the Java instance operator. Okay, so this is all about our Java instance operator. Now we will see the concept of the package. The package concept we will start today. So what is the package? Now till now we have already seen that the packages we have used, the two types of package we maximally use, that java.lang, java.util. This package is basically we are using. Basically we have used these two packages till now, and they are what? They are very much popular. So basically package is what? Basically the package is in Java are used to prevent the naming conflicts, to control access, etc. Or in simple words, if we say that the package can be defined as a grouping of related types. Now inside the package, what we have done, inside the package, we have all the classes, all the interfaces that are present, we stored there. That is predefined, already predefined packages which we have. In this predefined packages inside the package, we have the classes, interfaces are present. And when that type of class we need in our program, we do what? We import that package, so that inside of the package, the class that is present, if we want to use it in our program, then what we have to do? We have to import the package. So if we import the package, then only we can able to use that particular class in our program. That is the thing. So in the simple words, it is said that a package can be defined as the grouping of the related types, providing access protection and the namespace management. Access protection and the namespace management. Then example of an existing package in Java, which we have used, java.lang package and java.io package, java.util package. We have already used this. So basically java.lang package contains what? This package basically contains the fundamental classes. The fundamental classes that is to be used, like if you see the system class, system.out.println, which we are using in the main method inside of it, or when we want to print anything, we use a system.out.println. So system is what? This system is a class. This system is a class, and that system class is present in java.lang package. So fundamental classes, the fundamental classes we basically use are bundled together in this java.lang package. And java.io package. So java.io package do what? All the classes that present in the java.io package are of input output purpose. That classes can be used for input output purpose. That is stored into the java.io package. Remember, when we use the our URL connection class, in that time we have already used a function, already used a class there. So that class we have used that for input output operation. For input operation we have used that class. So all the classes basically inside this java.io package, all the classes that are present are related to the input output type. So any input output operation we have to perform, like read line, then scanner, all of this are present in the java.io package. All input output operations and performing that classes are present in the java.io package. Now this is the packages, we predefined packages which we have. But we can also here create some package. This is the thing that we can done in the package concept. That means that is the thing known as the custom package. That means we will create the package. We as a user can also able to create the package, and that is known as the custom packaging. So we will create the custom package and encapsulate the classes and methods in that package. So we as a user will do what? We as a user will create the package, and inside of that package, we as a user, whatever we think that this methods that should be present in that package, we as a user will do that. That package is basically created by us. That is known as the custom packaging. You can also create the package. That is what? This is the custom package that we are defining that. Okay. So package can be what? The package can be defined as a grouping of related type classes, interfaces, etc. Providing what? Providing the access protection and the namespace management. So let's see now why we use the package. Basically, first defining for that, we will discuss that why we use the basically the package. Now, this is what, let's say this is a package. This is a package and that package name is pack1. So this is what, this is a package. Let's, as an example, this pack1 is what, this pack1 is a package. And inside of this package, we have 5 classes present: C1, C2, C3, C4, and C5. All of this what, all of these classes are present inside this pack1 package. Now, let's say we are doing a programming and we have to do a program, and in this program we have to define a method, and that method name is m2. That method which we have to define in our program, that method name is m2. Now in our program, it is what, we have to define the m2. But in this pack1, let's say in this pack1, which this package is there, all the classes are present, and inside of this C2 class there is also a method present named m2, and that method is what, that method functionality is same as the m2 which we are defining in our program. Same. That means inside this pack1, whatever the classes are present, among them C2 is a class, and inside of this C2 class there is also a method present, that name is m2, and that m2 method functionality, that means that's m2 method work likes, that functionality is same as the method which we are defining in our program. Both functionality is same. Then what we will do? We will do what? We can able to do this using 2 methods. We can able to do this using 2 methods. One way is we could code the m2 again. We could code the m2, that means the m2 method which we are doing in our program, that coding of the m2 method we can do with the new software or a new program. That is one way. Sorry. And another way is what? Another way is we can import this package. We can import this package, and then what will happen? The method that is defined in the C2 class, we can use it, because the main purpose of it is what? The main purpose is we have to define the method in our program m2. Now we can do what? We can write the code of m2 using new software or new application program. We can write. This is a way. And another way is what? Because the m2 which we are defining in our program, that m2 is what? That m2 method's functionality, same functionality. It is already defined in the class C2 of pack1 package. Then which will be the better option? It is not that we will write the code. It is not the better option. The better option is what? We import that package. So if we import that package, then automatically what? Automatically inside the package, whatever the classes are present, and inside of that class, the method that is present will automatically import it in our program. So the second option is better. The second approach is basically the better, because here we are doing what? Reusability of the code, reusability of the code occurring. So do not need to write this again as a new form. Already we have present there. So only importing that. So if we do the import purpose, then automatically the method which we are doing, that method will be imported in our program, and that means we will reusability of that code, that already it is defined. So this is what? This is the concept, and that's why we use the package concept. This is the, it is what? This the thing is what? We use the package. That's why we use the package in our program. Clear? It is clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the first example is how we can create the package. Now, already we know that package importing concept we already know, but now I will show you that how we as a user, we can define the custom package. The package, we as a user can how create that package. Now, this is what? This is the example of creating the package. Now let's say we are creating a package. So for creating a package, this is the name. So I have given this name. You can use anything, but I have used the name as CSC underscore package. You can use the any name there. It is up to you that whatever you will use. But always remember, first you have to use this package keyword. So first you have to write the package keyword, and after writing the package keyword, you have to use the package name. And after the package name, use the semicolon. So that's how you have to define the package. Now inside of the package, we already know what are present inside the package. Inside the package, the class and the interfaces are present. So here as an example, we are saying that let's say the package, CSC package, which we are creating, inside of this CSC package, we have a class. That class name is C1. So that's why we have written like this public class C1. Because this C1 class, because this package is defining by us. So I want that inside of this CSC package, there should be a class. Only one class should be there, and that class name is C. So that means that class should be defined. So that's why we are doing like this. So public class C1, and inside of it, this instance variable we want. So we are writing this instance variable inside of it. Now, what are these 4 instance variable I want that should be present inside this class? So that's why I have declared that int A, then public int B, private int C, and protected int D. So A, B, C, D, all of the integer type variable, and according I have given the access modifier. So first one is if I mention nothing, that means it is default access modifier. So it is, we are defining an integer a variable which is of integer type, then b variable which is also integer type and it is public. Then we are declaring c, another variable which is also integer type and its access modifier is private, and another variable which we are using here inside of it integer type d, and this is what this access modifier is protected. Okay, so this is the thing. We know that inside of the class there should be instance variable and method present. So this is what, this is our instance variable which we have written. And here you see, now this is the thing you should mention, that a class content, you cannot write only the instance variable, you have to write the method also in the class. So here you see, first I have used the instance variable, and after that what I have used the method. I have used a method here. Now this method name is what? Public void m1. This is a method which I have written. And what is the purpose of this method? The purpose of this method is the addition of these 4 variables. The addition of these 4 variables is the purpose of this method. So what we have done till now, first we have created the package, and we are saying that inside of this package there should be a class name C1 should be present, and inside of this C1 what we have done, there are the 4 instance variable we have used and a method we are using there, and that method purpose is to print the our addition after adding the variables. print out the value. This is what the thing. So this is what we have created the package CSC pack name CSC package already. Now we will do the programming. So let's say after that we are importing the package which we have created, that package in the other class. So what you have to do, first you have to write, you see, same thing, import the package which we are creating. That package we have written here because we want the package that we have created should be imported in another program. So that means here the package which we have created, we are importing that package in the another program. So first you have to write the import keyword, then the package which you created, that package name dot star. Now here we are only declared a class C1 only. There may be present, it is not that only one class should be present. N number of classes you can mention there, but for short purpose I have only mentioned only a single class. So here the star means what, that single class should be imported. But if it is more than one, that means n number, then if we write star, then n number of classes that are present on the CSC package will be imported in our program. So here as an example, what we have done, we have used only a class C1 that is present inside the CSC package. So that means the class that is present inside this CSC package C1 will be imported in this program. Now here I have written the class, another class name. That class name is what? Class pack test. And this is what? This is the main method. This is the main method. Now what we are doing? We are creating the object. Now C1 is what? This C1 is present in the CSC package. And we have said that if the same functionality we want, in that time we import the package. So that's why when we import this package, we have to create that class object. We have to create that class object. So C1 that is present in this CSC package, that class object we have to create in our program. Because without creating the object, we cannot access the method that is present inside that class. So the first thing you should have to do is what? The class which you are importing. If in your program that particular class method you want to use, then you have to create the particular class object in your program. So in this program, I want the method that is present inside the class C1. That method I want to access. So if that method I have to access, then C1 object should have to be created in my program. So that's why I have created the C1 object of the class C1. After that, you see, with this object, it should be the obj1. So this is what? This should be the obj1 because this is the object. With this object, we call the m1 method. Now this m1 is what? This m1 is present in the C1 class. So with this what? With this we have access. With the object we access the m1 method that is present in the class C1. So if we run this program, then the output, what the output will be shown? The output will be shown as 0 because when I have mentioned the package and inside of the package, the class that is present inside of that, I have only mentioned the instance variable, but I didn't give any value. So if it is didn't given any value, so the default value will be chosen. So for integer, default value is what? 0. So that is why the output is what? The output we see as the 0. Okay, clear? It is clear till now?
Yes, sir.
बाकी का कहीं जगह में कोई क्वेश्चन है? Anyone? I think it is clear to everyone. Otherwise, I will again explain it. No problem. Pratik, Pranjal, everyone, it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, please repeat once again.
Hmm?
Sir, this one not clear.
Importing package in other class. Okay.